once you open up your OneNote, it will take you to a page you're seeing right here, but it will be blank because you have not entered anything yet. I've I've created many classrooms as you're seeing here. Okay, so what you have to do is you go to new. First, you go to file, then new. Can you see the new there?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Once you go to new, it will bring you up to this place where you'll be asked to enter notebook name. Okay, enter notebook name. So you type in the name of the notebook you want to teach with. I just wrote RAF there. And once you have done this, once you have written the child's name, you go ahead and tap on create notebook. Okay, you tap on create notebook. Are we following?
Yeah, yeah.
The option, this place is where you have option to invite people. The child you're working with, you can use this option to invite the child so that the child will work with you in the notebook. Okay, now because your notebook is not Brady, you're just creating it, this is the option you will go with for now until your notebook has been filled with content you will use to teach the child, and the ones you will want the child to cooperate with you in the writing. Okay, so you just go ahead with this create notebook. All right, so over here you have this section by section on top of the notebook there. This is the child's name, section by section. Okay, section by section. Now, what is the section? Let me show you an example of the one I already did here. This is a section. Now, over here, I have my subjects in the base written section by section. I have my subjects. I entered phonics, numeracy, KUTW, the subjects I want to teach this class. Okay, so back to the one we created, RAF. Now, what section am I entering there? Let me write section 1. I'm going to write, you double click and enter the subject or whatever it is you want to use this admit. Okay, now I will double click that place I saw new section and write it English. I'll write English. Now if I have other subjects I want to teach the child, I'll click on the plus sign over here. Can you see the plus sign there? Can you see the plus sign
Yes.
over there?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so if I enter the plus sign over here, I'll enter another subject. You can use this to give out seminar. You know the seminar, you know the seminar sections you want to create. Okay, so because I'm using it for classroom, I'm entering my subjects in the place where I have sections. Okay, now the next place where I have new section, I'll double click and enter another subject, numeracy, and it continues. Now going over here where I have my first subject as English. Okay, I want to, today is Saturday, day 1. What do I want to teach in English? Okay, now here, over here, this blank space is page 1. If you look at the right corner, you see a column there where you have option to enter pages. Now this page now, untitled page, is the page where we are in now. Now I will enter something so that I'll be able to remember my pages, because anytime I have an English class with this child, I'll go over to this particular notebook, and each day, see how I will title it. I'll just enter the title over here. English. The topic there is I want to teach the child double consonants. I want to teach the child double consonants. Double consonants. Okay, so I've entered it. If you check over at the right column, you see that it has reflected as the page name, double consonant. Now, the date is here. You can correct the date. You can schedule it. If I have that class by 10 o'clock tomorrow, I'll just come over here, double click, look at the calendar icon there, pick up a date and enter it there, and then go over to the where I have timing, look at the clock icon, pick up a clock and enter it. Are we following? Hello, are we still here?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, Miss Tina.
All right, thank you. So if you have another class with this child in English, another day, you can come over here where you have add page. In the right column where you have add page, you click on it, another page will appear. What do I want to teach the child? Another topic. Sight words. I'll just enter it. Sight words. Sight words. That is it for that day. Then I'll come over to where I have my date, enter the date, enter the time. Okay, are we following? Are we following? I just got a message.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the message. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at how we are going to work on this. Now, what I like doing is to create my own workspace where I will share to the child and we will work in the class. Okay. And I also like creating a different notebook for the child's classwork and assessment, where I will send the link to the child to collaborate with me in the class and also to do the homework. Okay. Now let's prepare our English lesson, which is this one, double consonants for today. Okay, now what do I want to teach the child? I will enter it here. I want to teach the child double consonants, but before I go on to double consonants, I will have to do a little revision with the child. This thing just erased double consonant. All right, now what do I want to enter here for the child? What do I want to teach the child? You know the lessons you want to teach the child and how you want to get about it. Okay, so I have my resources already, so I go over there and pick up my resources. I'll pick up my resources and I want to teach the child beginning rote reading of the 42 vowel sound. So I'll pick it over there and drop it in the class. Can you see it? You must have gotten your resources, what your teaching resources ready. So this is it. I've picked it up. Now I want to format it, arrange it very well. I'll push it. Once you tap on the box, this arrow here will appear. You move it and position it where you want it to be. Now next thing, this is just like your blackboard, your board where you're teaching. Okay, Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to enter, if I want to enter some text, I'll just write it over there. Once you double click there, the cursor will come up for you to enter your icon. Okay. Now, I will just enter rote reading of the sound, the jolly funny sound. Jolly phonic sound. That is it for this one. Now, what do I want to do again? What do I want to do again? I want to enter another resources. I will now go over to where I have my resources already, and I will pick up another resources I want to enter. Copy it and paste it over here too. Now, if you want to write, you already know how to write. You already know how to write with text. I just did that now. Once you double click, you see your cursor appear. You do your writing with text. Okay. If you have write up somewhere that you already have, maybe your story, you can copy it and paste into this place. Okay. Are we following?
Yes.
All right. Now for you to look at this place, follow my cursor up to the tools bar up there. Here is home. That is where we are using to do our write-up right now. Now here, insert. If you want to insert tables, okay, you can just insert table. Maybe you're teaching a, let's say, math class, or that you want to write inside tables. You just pick up a table number, okay, then you insert it. You tap on insert. It will come up here. See your tables. Okay, your tables are your table is ready for you to work with. Then you adjust it the way you want it to be. If these tables are small, you can come over here and add more. Okay, in your spare time, when we are done with the class, you can just go in and study this tools bar in the insert column. Okay, right, so let's go over. We have inserted, this is insert. You can insert video, audio, you can insert anything you want to insert. Okay, now for the drawing tools, look at the drawing tools. This is where I did that writing with my child in the first slide you saw when you entered the class. Okay, now to use this place, you can just pick up any pen, and this is it. You do your writing. It will be as if you are in a real class. Okay, do your writing. But if you have a writing pad, you can connect it to the system and write with it. As you're writing with it, it's coming up. Now, this is big this way because that is what I chose. I was teaching a child, so I picked the thickness to be this big. But you can select a smaller, you can make the thickness to be thin. Look at it this way. You can write I. Okay, let's say English class. If you have a writing pad, it will be very easy for you to write with. Okay, so this is just if you want to write, you want to do handwriting. Okay, you just choose the drawing tool over here. Can you see the drawing tool where I picked up those pen? Hello, are we still here?
Hi.
All right, thank you. So
Yes.
okay, now if you want to erase this, you can go over to this one that has, just pick stroke eraser, then you come here and stroke it off. Or better still, you can use this and select Then you use your delete button and everything will go off at once. Here is for highlighting. You want to highlight something, you can select the color you want to highlight. You highlight it. Okay, so that's for the drawing tools. Okay, now let's say we are done with class preparation. Okay, you're done with what you want to do in the class with the child. Now over to homework and sharing. Please, is someone with me? Is someone there?
Hold on, we are here. We are
All
here.
right. Thank you. Can someone explain to me the steps you will follow if you want to create a child's notebook? Anyone? Can someone help? If you want to create a child's notebook, how can you go about it?
Okay, so I think I joined when you were already done with creating the child's notes book. But I got a little from what you said. I
Okay.
think you made mention of adding a page or something. You go to the page, add a page, then you type on the where you have, I think your name, is that your name? Raf or something. You
Okay.
double click and then write you have English already there, you have mathematics, you can add, you can still add more subjects if you're teaching more than one subject. So you type and write, then underneath the English, you will type the subject or the topic you're about to teach the child.
Okay.
And it will register, it will also appear on the page to appear there. Both the topic will appear there. So you also made mention of getting the resources. So you click to where you have your resources and then you pull it over and then paste it on the board. That's the part I got.
All
I
right.
don't know if I'm right. So
You're right. You're right. Thank you so much. Now, the where you didn't join us earlier, the place where you missed, okay? Once you want to add a child notebook, you go over to file, okay? You go over to file, you go to new, and then you add the child's name here and then the notebook. Do you get that now? Miss Ngozi? Miss Ngozi, are you there? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm following.
All right. Miss
yes, I'm here. I can hear you.
okay. So did you now get where the part where you will add the notebook? The first part where you need to add the notebook. Have you gotten the steps now?
Yes, yes. Okay, you said I'll have to go to file, then new,
Yes.
then click on the notebook and add the child's name. I got that now.
All right. So we've added a child's notebook, the sections. We've added the sections, the pages, okay, according to the days we'll be teaching the child. We've inserted notes. Okay, now let's go over to something else. To let a child have access to a note, to let a child have access to a note, you just go over there. This is the child's note. No, you go back to file, check the child's name, and then over here, invite people to this note. Can you see that? Invite people to this note. That's how you invite the child or the person you're working with to have access to the note. Are we there?
Yes. Okay, sorry, please, I would like to take an exit permission now because I have a child waiting online. I have to be with a child.
It's okay, no
Thank
problem.
you for the time.
All right. You're in the group, right?
Yes, I'm in the group. Yes.
Okay.
Since you have a recorded section, you can as well post it on the group so I can follow up.
You're welcome. Just indicate in the group so I will know
Thank
you
you.
and save your name too. Okay?
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy your class. All right. So moving on, here is to to share the page, to share the notebook, to invite people to work with you in the notebook. You can just go over here, click on invite people to this notebook. Once you click on it, it will bring out a link for you to copy and send to the child you're working with, either the child or whoever it is you're sharing it to. Okay, it's loading. While it's loading, let me give you another tip on what to do over here. Now, if you discover that you made a mistake with the child's name, the spelling, okay, over here, you can go to setting. You can go to setting here. Once you go to setting, to bring out options, and you will see where you will rewrite the name of the notebook. Okay, we are having network challenge over here, but it's fine. Let me see how. So you already know this. Let's move on to something else because we have limited time. We will soon be stopping. All right. So this is how to invite a child. Meeting will end in 10 minutes. Okay. This is how to invite a child. Okay. Just click on invite, and then to correct the child's name over here, just go to properties. Then here is where you rewrite the child's name. Okay. And please, are we following?